Hello Libra, thanks for joining me for the August of 2020 tarot reading, psychic tarot reading with Animal Totem. My name is Vickieverlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess. The decks we'll be using today, the main portion, the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my own design. Then we're going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. Additionally, what I'm going to do, I broke out my lots. These are lots of Proverbs and lots of love. You can use them with a tarot reading, but today I'm just going to, I am going to use them with the tarot reading today. But normally what I just do with these is I just reach in and pull them out, but you can take a look. And then for level 2 Patreon peeps, we're going to pull additional 3 cards from the Samarari Tarot. This is for Libra Sun, Libra Rising, Libra Moon. If there's an additional thing that you'd like to check, I would check the North Node. Okay, if you don't know what your North Node is, I have a thing on my website where you can get your chart run and look at that. But Sun, Rising, and Moon is good. These cards have been shuffled in between the readings. Wow, look at this. Journey, 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 and another journey in reverse. What I'm doing now is just a loose shuffle to allow, higher guidance to pull out the cards for Libra for August of 2020. Libra, Libra, Libra. Well, the first 3, actually, the first 3 cards are cards that talk about going on journeys and traveling. And 2 are upright, and then we have the Chariot in reverse, which is sort of odd. I'm just trying to find my pointer. I'm not sure what I did with it. You guys are the first ones that I'm doing today. I have this one. This will work. Yeah, so you have you have the journey, and then also a journey, but in reverse. That's interesting. I mean, this could be something where you're traveling back and forth a lot. Some of you are traveling back and forth, and then the 3rd trip is canceled or something like that. Initially, when I saw that Chariot in reverse, my thoughts were, there's this journey that you're really looking forward to, or you went there 2 times before and it was cool, but this time it's not cool. This, to me, because this is such a strong element of this traveling, for some it could be that it's canceled, but the stronger vibration or element to me is that it was disappointing this time, or it didn't turn out to be, it was really fun, that's why you kept going back, and this time it wasn't so fun. But I mean, a lot of trips are being canceled due to, the things that are going on in the world with the disease and all that. But at any rate, these 2 are still in the upright position. So I do feel like it's almost as if it's sort of like stronger, even though Chariot's a major arcana or overpowers, like it's saying you'll go again. If it's canceled, you'll go again. If you didn't have a good time this time, you go again and you will have a good time. This card does have that moon on it, so I do want to make note of the new and full moons. The full moon is going to be on August 3rd, and then the new moon is going to be on August 25th or 26th. So those dates could be significant as to these travel plans of yours. You've got a fire sign energy person here. You've got the Queen of Rods, which could be male or female. The Queen of Rods, again, fire sign, which would be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. Also this month, we are going to be in the sign of Leo for the first few weeks, so it could be just happening right now in this time. Something unusual is coming up for you. Something outside the box, they're saying. It's outside of what you normally... And there's definitely news coming in the time of fire, in the time of Leo. So before we get to the 22nd, some sort of news is coming for some sort of unusual opportunity, or unusual for you. It may have to do with this traveling thing, or it may not. Some of you may end up relocating. That might be the thing. Death is here, so there is some big changes that are happening for you, but they're not negative, because all the cards surrounding the Death card is positive. And the 2 of Rods is looking right at it. This card is a very key card in the tarot. It's a low number, but I put a lot of stock in it, because the 2 of Rods is about seeing your path, seeing the direction you're meant to go in, and being right on the money with it, looking in that direction. So if you're looking at it, and it's part of your path, it may be something that you've been wanting to do for a long time. I mean, it could be a move, a change of scenery, a change of venue. And then, down here we have the 10 of Cups. The Ten of Cups is known as the marriage card, and it does indicate happy marriage. And when you shows by this card can also be a very powerful relationship card. This can be, you know, somebody that not only are you madly in love with, but you really have a lot in common, and you really get along well with them, and you really are on the same page, and you have similar values. Because you could be really crazy about somebody, but you want to take this way, and they want to go this way. So ne'er the two shall meet. But if you want to go this way and they want to go this way, then you can walk along together. You know, that's the cool thing about the Two of Rods card. Especially when it's got this Ten of Cups behind it. There's going to be some reason to be really happy, even if it's not love related. Maybe it's just this traveling or changing or whatever. And this Rods person is very instrumental in this happening. It is going to bring about a big change in your life, and it is something very unusual or outside the norm, at least outside of the norm for you. Okay, let's do the animal totem for everybody next. I'm going to shuffle that up for our Libra friends. Animal totem for Libra for August, August 2020, Libra. Dolphin. Dolphin is high spiritual energy. It's a really powerful card. You know, when I saw this and I saw these journeys by the water, I'm feeling like that you may be going somewhere where there would be dolphin. Like some of you were planning a place to go where there would be a lot of dolphins around, or just even to swim with the dolphins, you know, something like that. Okay, let me change glasses and so I can read this. And it says, optimist, clairaudient, spirit guide, starseed, joyous interactions of fun and play. Yeah, sexuality. Yeah, caring for those less fortunate, embracing personal freedoms, and respecting others' choices. Yeah, but I feel like it's just you have the opportunity to really be in this elevated space, you know, this elevated energetic space because the Ten of Cups will do that too. Like you're just super, super happy. Or some cases you may be traveling to somewhere near the water, because both of these cards are travel by water, where there are actually dolphins around. You know. Okay, so let's go ahead and this is the lots of Proverbs. These are just like a general message. I use these all the time. You can ask a question and just pull one. I mean, they're available to purchase. You can find the links below on that. But I just think they're fun to play with. You don't have to use them with tarot cards by any means. Like I'll just sit on the couch and I'm thinking about stuff and I'll just pull one just to get a message. But what is the message for Libra for August? I have one. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. You know, perhaps some of you are in a long-distance relationship. Maybe that's why you're doing all this traveling back and forth here. Or maybe you're involved with somebody who travels for work, or maybe you yourself travel for work. And then when you get together here, you know, it's all the more happy when you know, absence does make the heart grow fonder. That's the truth. The other thing is maybe you're in a long-distance relationship and you're not going to have to travel anymore because somebody's going to relocate permanently. Maybe that's what this thing is. For some people, that might be true. Well, since we do have some love stuff here, let's go ahead and get our love. These are lots of love. And so same thing with this. I don't always use them with tarot. You know, I'll just say, hey, what about this guy or this or that? You know, I'll just ask a question about it and just pull one or two or a few. Or you can throw them. They're casting lots, so you can cast them. What about for Libra? What's going on for our Libra friends? I have converse, impotent, and radiant. Well, this is certainly goes along with the radiant over here, this Ten of Cups. But I have impotent here too. So for some of you, maybe, you know, that's why you're seeking a new relationship. Maybe your last relationship, they were more interested in sex than you were. Maybe you've been having conversations. And, you know, it's radiant. You're radiant. When you're in love, you're radiant. When you're in Ten of Cups or Dolphin energy, you're radiant. You know, you're shining and glowing. The sun also is another card that talks about that, too. So I think you guys are going to be radiating some radiance this month here, Libras. And if trips get canceled or whatever, I still think it's on. Whatever's happening here is on. This is just a minor setback, I would say. Okay, so I want to thank everybody. I'm not offering any special readings at this time. Next month we'll be opening up for another ingress reading, but I do still have the regular readings available, and there's several different kinds to choose from, as well as some astrology charts. I have decks and books and all sorts of things that are you can find either through my website or through the links below. If you enjoy this content, please do hit the subscribe button. It's appreciated. I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to do, this is for Libra for August. These are going to be the cards for our Patreon level 2 people. If you're a Patreon level 2 person, you're going to get 3 additional cards. You also get the readings early, usually early as I can get them up, and then also you get commercial free, no ads. So if that's something that interests you, I charge one price for all 12 readings. You don't have to pay each video. So if it interests you, you can check that out. And thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of August, and I'll speak to you soon.